There's the camera.
There we go. And we're live.
Hi.
Let's see. Welcome, Mind and Body Code, Jenny Pennington,
Kate's here.
Starla Dope, Dolores Lee, Canadian, My Crooked Little Homestead, Nunya, Texas, Mama Bear. There's Kate in the chat and sitting next to me. Built on the Rock, Vicky B, all the things Acres. Hello, everybody. Want to say hi?
Sure, I did. I said hi. I waved at him when we first came in
Oh,
before you
okay.
even did.
I was
back.
reading. I was
Can
reading
he-
and not looking.
Canadian's gonna be in trouble now. He can't mess with Kate just in the chat. He can physically see her reactions.
Nice to see you too, Jenny. Hi, all things. Good to see you. You too.
There's
Brandon.
In-Town
There's
Prepper.
Canadian. Who?
In-Town Prepper.
Oh, I don't know
That's-
that one. That's
That's
a new
somebody. That's somebody who met us at the
Farmers
farmers market. Yeah,
Isn't that awesome? We're meeting all kinds of people. I
one.
love
Yeah,
his name is Sean. Another Sean.
another Sean.
it. Kate, we're getting in trouble tonight.
Sure, why not?
Wrong again.
I'm up for it.
Oh man.
It's been a pretty busy week. I had some training, so I wasn't here when Kate got here. There's Michigan Daphne.
Hi, Michigan. How are you, girl?
So it was. You were here over 24 hours before I got
was.
home. Yeah.
I
So
was.
I got Kate all to myself.
for a little while,
And then the next day we cooked.
Oh man.
and it was so good.
And we ate. Oh.
And we ate.
Did I break anything this week? No. Sorry to disappoint.
But we did forage, if that counts.
We did. Kate made a frittata, which when she first said it, I was like, "What's that?" So she described it as, was it
A quiche.
a quiche without a crust?
Right.
So,
It can also be described as an egg
Tima,
casserole.
welcome. Yeah, an egg casserole, which I like an omelet,
Mhm.
very
It's
much
like an
like
omelet in a pan.
So really,
baked in
you
the
can
oven.
put whatever
Baked
you want in
instead
it.
of fried.
Yeah.
We did, or Kate did, 3 types of meat. There was bacon, barbecued brisket,
Uh-huh.
and
Lunch meat.
a lunch meat. Several different kinds of cheeses.
Which
then-
were so good.
Let's see, carrots and broccoli and
Zucchini.
a store-bought onion and a zucchini and garlic cloves. But we also went out in the backyard and we harvested wild onion,
Society garlic.
oregano,
Oregano. I
Thyme.
keep wanting to say basil, but it wasn't. It was
Thyme.
oregano and thyme.
and thyme. Yep. And it was so good. And
So yummy.
and of course we used farm fresh eggs.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we ate that for lunch today too. Or brunch. Or kind of
Whatever.
both.
But it was a lot of fun. I loved being able to go outside the back door and forage and then go inside the back door and cook and use it and have it.
Girl, it was-
I love that about
It
this place.
smelled
Me too.
so wonderful while Kate was
Cheyenne.
cutting up things.
Flower Child 1398 is in the chat. That's our daughter, Cheyenne.
Oh, hi,
I knew
Cheyenne.
it. Kate, Cheyenne loves your headband.
Oh, thank you.
By the way, Cheyenne, tomorrow morning we're going to the Garden Expo. So hopefully you can meet us there. That would be cool. Miss Patty, the
That's the
Tinker's wife, is
Tinker's
here.
wife. Hi.
And Bandana Grandma. Look at there.
Bandana is there?
Yep, she
Mhm.
says,
Hi,
hello,
Sissy.
Broussards. Is that wonderful Kate with you?
Yeah,
It
it
is.
Hello, sweetie. It's good to see you.
is. Kate got here
Whoops.
Tuesday. Yeah.
Yes,
was-
I got here
Yeah.
Tuesday
Uh,
afternoon.
Michigan Daffodil accidentally deleted a message. I know that was an accident. And that's okay. It happens. I think you can undelete now. I'm not sure. See if you can. But Bandana Grandma is here.
Good to see you
And
too.
she
Pink
said,
wife.
because you all can't see it, she said, "Hello, Broussards. Is that wonderful Kate with you? Hi, Kate."
That was an accident.
And it was
guarantee.
accidentally deleted.
Yeah.
And that's-
Oh, you work till 5 tomorrow. Oh, tomorrow's Friday.
Oh yeah, I was afraid of that. Saturday we're going to be back at the farmers market, so it just works out better for us to go on Friday to the garden expo.
And I wouldn't be
Sorry.
here Saturday anyway.
Yeah. Kate's got to leave us tomorrow.
Yep.
Well, that's okay. Maybe Bandana Grandma would be nice enough to comment again.
Or is it Michigan said it won't let her?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's Allison.
Mama Bear is eating.
Oh.
There's our
And
other
then-
daughter, Katie.
Hey, Katie.
Crazy
Hi,
Cajun.
Katie.
Where's the garden expo? It's at Burton Coliseum tomorrow. That's in Lake Charles,
It's
Louisiana.
tomorrow and Saturday in Lake
Tomorrow and
Charles.
Saturday, 9 to 5.
Michigan's got a hair trigger. I know what she did. She clicked on hers to retract her comment
Mhm.
and probably clicked on the one above it on accident.
Mhm.
I've done it.
There you are, Susie. She's back in the chat.
Oh, good.
Eating supper too. What are you eating?
We had an early supper. Abby went for signing day,
Academic signing.
academic signing day at McNeese, which is the college that she's going to go to, or she's already going to, really. Hey, Christy.
But today she became an official freshman,
Mhm.
college freshman.
Yeah. So, and then she decided that she wanted to go take us all to Olive Garden. Well, I say take us. She didn't pay. I didn't let her pay. So we all went to Olive Garden.
And
before
Kate
the
got to
stream.
meet my crazy parents.
Yes, I had a good time with that. Oh, Nunya. Hi, Nunya, Texas. Good to see you.
Katie, the farmer's market is in Westlake.
That's the one we've been setting up at, is in Westlake. We didn't go last weekend because of the weather. It got rained out. We had freezing rain here that
Oh,
morning.
that's right. Canadian's going to be in Texas in a few weeks.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Hi, Christy. Sorry.
No, that's
No,
fine.
you're fine. Canadian, you need to get with me through text or Brett through text and figure out what you want me to send and where you want me to send it while
Oh.
you're in Texas.
Right.
He's going to be in Texas.
Yeah.
What part of
I think it's around Dallas.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's five hours the other way.
I
from my
know.
house.
Well, from here too, it's 5 to 6 hours.
Mhm.
87 today.
Thank
What-
you, Michigan.
The weather is much better here
It's
now.
78 right now.
Palestine,
Palestine.
Texas. Palestine.
Palestine, depends. Some
Depends
of
on
them
who
call
you
it
are.
Palestine and some call it Palestine.
I just call it Texas. It's all Texas.
So we've been doing some more.
It's not 73 in Lake Charles and 78
Dehydrating.
here. Could it be that big of a difference? I guess it could.
Not likely. I don't know. Unless there's-
Amy hug her for all of us.
Yeah.
Aw.
I've been hugging Kate all week, and I might just start hiding some of her stuff so she can't leave me.
I heard that Louisiana is going to see nasty weather tomorrow. Hopefully, I'm not wishing nasty weather on anyone, but I think we're going to be along that southern tip of the nasty.
Yeah. They said that the future cast is downgrading it quite a bit. It could pick up. It could just be nothing for us. It all depends on where the air masses meet. So
There's the shirt.
I like it. She's all sparkly and cute today.
Say, Canadian says Kate's
I
mom.
get in trouble, buddy.
I was wondering if you were going to be in the line of the storm. I don't think so. Not in the worst of it, at least.
No,
Certainly, Miss Lippy
Yeah.
is going to need prayers.
I definitely worry about Lippy when those things come through because they seem to be in that line of
Where it's
Like
always the worst.
severe,
There's Miss Lippy. Speak of the devil.
Thank you, Bandana.
Y'all keep Miss Lippy in her prayers. I saw that she just uploaded a video.
Hi, Miss Lippy. Good
Miss-
to see you.
Miss Lippy's family experienced a loss.
Yeah.
Earlier this
They're-
week, wasn't it?
Their dog Miss Gigi passed away.
Oh, yeah.
So sad. Truly. I know
Oh,
how
that breaks
that
my
hurts.
heart. Yeah, it breaks my heart because I know the hurt.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah. It broke my heart when I read the text because I know the feeling.
Mhm.
Yeah. And then they're looking at severe weather tomorrow. So
Hope the storm runs out of steam when it gets to Tennessee.
I hope it runs out of steam, period.
I'm praying for everyone in the
Yeah.
in the path. I
Yeah.
don't-
And I'm going to be
Storms.
driving home when it's hitting.
Yeah.
Well, the good thing is you're far enough south.
And I'm going west.
Right.
So I'll
But
outrun it.
the worst of it is further up north.
Mhm.
So you're going to hit just the little breaks in it, hopefully.
Well, even if it keeps going the way it was, which would take it further south and further west, I'll be out of the way before it gets there.
Right.
So
That's what we're hoping.
Abby's over there giving that phone hell.
No, that's a couple of times today.
That was my headphones.
Oh,
Oh, so she's breaking something else.
I'm fixing the bed for the dog. Thank you.
Oh, I
Is
did
that
too,
Grandma Merkel?
Canadian.
Gmo Merkel. Yes, it
Gmo.
is.
okay. Good to see you.
Yeah, when we lost our golden retriever, I was an absolute mess for a very long time.
This is so small I can't see it really.
No.
I have to hold it up right near my
Is
face.
this any better?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
That's why I kept putting that down and looking.
I don't mind sharing.
Thank you.
There's Mary Beth.
Mary Beth Smith, hello. Oh, that's even better.
I'm gonna fix that.
There you
There. You got yours too.
go.
Mary?
Yeah.
That's too far away
Is it?
because I don't have my computer glasses. If I had my computer glasses.
Oh, you need your other glasses?
Mhm.
Oh, Miss Patty says her dog Annie died on St. Patrick's Day some years ago.
Who did? Oh, Annie. Okay.
Her dog
Yeah.
Annie. We lost Angel. What was it?
May 6th.
Is it 2 years?
2 years ago.
2 years already.
It'll be 2 years in May. Yep. Yep.
Oh yes, Miss Slippy.
Kate is feeding us.
I am definitely enjoying myself. I always do. This is
I'm enjoying it too. I eat a lot.
Well, like I say, Abby had her signing day, her academic signing day today at McNeese at the college to confirm her commitment to furthering her education. That's the way I like to write it. It's just to say it. And Kate had the pleasure of being there with us.
Yeah.
That was
That
nice
was
to
really
have.
cool. And she got to meet my parents. Poor Kate.
I had a good time.
I know.
I really
They
did.
did too. I think they did too.
Oh, that's a pretty cool memorial, Canadian. A concrete statue.
Oh man.
The
Oh,
pets are family members. I don't care what anybody says.
that's right.
Mm. Okay.
To attend a funeral or do. Oh, you're gonna go to that one. Okay.
Definitely praying, Lippy. You got this. We got this.
Oh, that's cool.
Just don't eat too much
it
before
has-
you go.
Actually, the statue actually has the dog's collar on it.
Oh,
Mhm.
how neat.
That's cool.
That would be really cool. But I don't have a fireplace.
You don't have to have a fireplace.
I know. But it would be a cool spot for it.
Yeah.
So maybe I need a fireplace.
You have one out there in the yard.
I know. I'm not putting it out there. man.
Mm-mm. But you do have
Oh.
a fireplace.
I got it, Katie.
Uh-oh, she fell again. That's not good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Katie. Katie is our daughter. That's
Yeah.
her.
Mhm.
Her.
That's her dad's mom.
Right.
Yeah, I was trying to say it. A lot of people say real dad. It's her bio dad's mom
Right.
because I'm one of her dads. She tells me that all the time. She corrects me.
Oh, I'm so glad I was not around Lippy. She had her test done this morning, so she couldn't have coffee till 1 o'clock today.
Oh my gosh, how did you manage that?
Is Buddy okay?
Is he alive still?
Did he make it?
Has anyone heard from Buddy?
Buddy's not in the chat.
We need to check the
No,
basement.
Katie, I won't argue.
Abby said, "Do we need to check the basement?" Oh man.
No coffee. Speaking of coffee, I have mine.
And Kate drinks it by the gallon.
Put yours up next to mine.
Oh,
See the
yeah.
difference? I drink, what is this, 36 ounce, 40 ounce? I don't remember. When we bought it, I knew, but I don't remember anymore. I don't think it says.
Yeah,
Does it?
Lippy says Buddy was at work, but those folks at the grocery store, they went on break.
24 ounce.
Oh, 24 ounce. Okay, it's not as much as I thought it was.
My friend, funny true story. My friend has a gecko who she got for her classroom.
Oh,
She's a retired teacher. I feed and water the gecko weekly. The gecko is 13 years old and is
Oh my
named
gosh.
JW. Wow.
Bandana Grandma thought this was a speaker.
Mm-hmm. And Lippy says it should be an IV cup. Get my
Love you
coffee
too,
IV.
Katie.
Oh,
Hey, Patty G.
I love it. Look at the little statue.
Oh, he sent it to me.
Oh, how precious. That's the one with the real dog's collar on it?
Yeah.
Okay,
That's adorable.
I have to share this. Let
Oh,
me see.
the first time my friend asked me to feed JW, I was very confused. My sheriff is named JW.
Oh,
Oh yeah, Lippy has a constant feed of coffee all day long.
Yep.
All day.
if I'm at home, I do too.
And no, that's
Oh,
Lippy
that's
everywhere she
adorable.
goes. Everywhere she goes.
Okay,
That's precious.
bear with me for just a second. I've got to show these people.
Well, hello, Nanny Joyce. How are you?
Okay, so
Lost
this
my
is
dog in
this is the
14
picture
years
that
in
Canadian
November.
just sent me of the statue with his dog's collar. How cool is that?
That is adorable.
It really is.
That's precious.
I drank coffee for her today. Oh, Allison, you're so sweet. I bet it didn't help Buddy though.
I have a picture of the frittata on my phone. Do you want to try and show them that?
Sure.
You can send it to Kate. Send it to Brett's phone, and he can pull it up on his
Yeah,
computer.
right. You think I'm technically savvy enough to do that?
Oh, wait. I think I got one too. If I did,
Then
Should
it's
be-
still
it
connected.
should be here. Let me. Back. No, it's not showing. I thought, sure, I got one.
I got one.
I know I did. Where is it? It's not here. Send it to me, Ann.
Hmm.
I'm gonna have Amy send me one. Because it's an iPhone, it'll be so fast.
Yeah. See, I can get to this point, but then I don't know how to get you on the list I can send things to.
Huh. I don't know.
I don't either. That's the problem.
It's sending. If you accept it.
I did. All right, there it is. Here is the frittata that Kate made last night. Look at how delicious that looks.
Oh, I'm so full, and that just seeing it makes me
It's
hungry.
cheesy and meaty and veggie.
And it's 9 by 13.
Veggie.
Yes, it is.
And it took 17 eggs.
Wow.
17 eggs.
And how many packs of cheese?
I didn't use, I used all of the the cheddar, the hard cheddar, the older, what's it called? Sharp. The sharp cheddar. I used a whole pack of sharp. I used a pack of the half mozzarella and half something else.
Colby Jack.
That's it, Colby Jack. I used a half of a package of Parmesan. And then I was going to use cream cheese and forgot to put that in it.
But it had sour cream in it.
Yeah.
Oh yes, Patty. It was very rich. And,
Oh.
it was so good, so full of flavor.
It really was a lot of fun to make, and
Y'all, it was so herb filled
Yes.
flavor though with the fresh herbs. Oh, it was
and I put a
It was
lot of them
amazing.
in there. I put a lot of fresh herbs in there.
I'll tell you what's breaking my heart right now is because Kate is allergic to peppers, and I so bad want to let her just sniff the seasoning that we're making, and I can't do it because
please don't
don't
kill Kate.
don't kill Kate.
Yeah, it would send me to the war. I'm that allergic.
So it's really unfortunate. We do have it. We do have the seasonings for sale, and I'm starting to get some feedback from different people about. Let's see, Matt Gilbert. I sent him a sample, and he says,
What?
Hashtag don't kill Kate.
Mac said simply delicious. Love it.
Well, I haven't even told Kate yet, but I'm working on it. I have an idea for a seasoning for Kate.
Oh, cool.
So no
Cool.
peppers at all.
Very good.
But I don't want to just throw it together. I really want to put some focus on it because I want it to taste good.
Thank
Now,
you.
I sent
We
a
want to keep her as
sample
long as we can.
with a coworker, and he said, "Do you have cumin in there?" And I said, "Yeah, a very small amount." Then he tried it and sent me this. He says, "I'm personally usually not a huge fan of cumin, but that flavor isn't overbearing. I love the spice. It's definitely one of the better blends I've tried. Most of those are just salt flavor. I think it would be incredible as a dry rub on like ribs or something," which is something that we had done. So I flaunted a picture over to him of exactly that, and I was like, "Yeah, it's amazing."
Patty said the seasoning went well on the pork chops. I bet it would. Those pork chops just look delicious. And Matt keeps posting pictures of them, and he don't bring me none to eat. I sent him a sample of the seasonings. So, Mac, now it's your turn.
Let's see.
Okay, don't send a pork chop in the mail.
I'm going to have to send you some of my house seasoning. It's a seasoning mix that I put together that I use as a dry rub,
Mhm.
and I also use it on my homemade potato chips.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's real good on homemade potato chips.
Now, my cousin Joe, who does our artwork, and we do a whole lot of bartering with him. I gave him, not only did I give him a sample, but he's like right down the road. So I actually brought him cooked pork with the seasoning on it. And he texted me and said, "Oh man, that pork is good." Stephen agrees. Stephen is his son, who is not Lawrence.
Lawrence is the son that's not Stephen.
That's
right, exactly.
Mhm.
Joe continues and says that is a perfect blend of seasoning. Not too hot, not too mild, just right. I'm going to work on your. Oh, that's unrelated. So anyway, how do we get the seasoning? Well, we have it on sale or for sale on 2 websites. Hit it, Henry. Let's see those links. We have it on Etsy.com, and we also have it on our site. It's a Square site. But thank you,
opposed
to a
thank you,
round
Mind and
site.
Body Cool.
As opposed to a round site, yeah.
Yes.
Square is the name of the site.
I know what it is. I have a Square membership as well.
Now here's the thing: on our Etsy shop, we are so close to a goal of becoming an Etsy star seller. We need,
Oh, I didn't even know that.
if you're considering purchasing anything from our Etsy store, we also have Monglier, which is
That's what
an
I'm
old
gonna buy.
Creole remedy, and we also have the elderberry syrup kits, and the um, cross necklaces as well as all the different seasonings.
Hello, Barbie Thrill.
Hi, Barb. What do we need to reach Etsy star seller status? We need, oh, where is it? I'm looking for it. There it is. Right in front of my face.
OPD.
You want to borrow my glasses?
OPD.
There, now I was
Old
finally
people
able to
disease.
open. So what we
OAD,
need
old
is
man vibes.
another $81 worth of sales
Okay.
to reach that status. And then when we reach the Etsy star seller status,
That's a lot of stuff.
Yeah. then Etsy starts to put our ads in front of more and more people. So
Christy, yes, it's different. It's not what you think.
we've reached all of the other goals. It's just that one.
So far, we haven't had any trouble with Etsy. I know their payments were delayed for a little while, but I think they're straightening things out slowly with the whole bank issues.
Well, we haven't had any issues with
No.
Etsy because
No,
we closed our shop for a day, and then we were like, well, let's go ahead and see what happens because we actually got our payment that week.
yeah,
So I was like, well, let's go ahead and open it back up. So we did, and so far so good. I don't know
Well,
if Miss Lippy has had any issues. I'm sorry.
Etsy used more than one bank for their processes. And
Right.
Only one of the banks that they used went under.
right.
So those who were not using that bank really did not have any problem at all.
What is the shipping on Etsy?
Most, I mean, it
It
would be
goes
calculated.
through, yeah, it goes through and calculates it for us, based on what the post office would
Hello,
charge
purple one.
with a
Purple one.
slight reduction.
Yeah, so the way we've done it is if you order $35 or more, it's free shipping. So that's anything on the Etsy store.
Well, I'm down to only 4 berry kits, so I guess I better get some more. Keep my stock up.
Oh,
Okay.
it won't be long. We'll be harvesting elderberry.
Yeah.
So let me go back to Purple One's comment. Greetings. I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Okay. Greetings from North Carolina. Planted my corn today. Lots of greens, onions, turnips, spinach, Swiss chard, radishes, and mustard. All things that would go probably well in a frittata like we were talking about.
He's got food on the brain.
Sweet corn seed costs $30 a pound. My goodness.
Wow. Oh, and there we go.
Oh, that's Miss Lippy.
What are you doing, Lippy?
Well, that's one Etsy order.
By the way, Canadian, if he had borrowed my glasses, he would have been doing more than squinting. He would have squinted cross-eyed because my glasses are strong and they're not his prescription.
I get the
Mhm.
trying to see.
I still get orders on Etsy, so I kept it up. Being 5-star gives you free advertising.
Oh,
Free advertising. See, we have a 5-star rating. We need star seller status.
Lippy says y'all are down to $70
Yeah,
now.
because she just made that order.
Oh,
Thank you, Miss Lippy. We appreciate it. Miss Lippy is just such. I just can't even. She's so supportive. I love you.
She's Southern, through and through.
yep.
Yeah.
Oh,
No matter how far north she lives, she's a Southerner.
mhm. And I'm not a seller on Etsy at all.
Good evening, Glenn. How to garden?
Hello, how to garden.
I'm hoping in the next few weeks to get those pepper plants in the ground. They're still small, so I've been kind of babying them and waiting for this severe weather to pass and stuff. I don't know. I'm kind of nervous about putting them in so little because of the ducks.
Miss Lippy is the president of the Broussard fan club. Yes. She's the founding member, without a doubt.
I am also one of the founding members.
Yep.
Way back. And I have video.
You know what we need to do?
I have-
We need to get Lippy and Kate together in the same room and have a cookout battle.
Oh my goodness.
That way I eat really good.
Yeah, I would like that.
We couldn't do that though because I couldn't be in the same room with her cooking with the peppers.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, sorry, Lippy.
We might be able to manage that anyway. I'll figure out 2 different kitchens, 2 different houses.
Put me
Canadians,
on a,
look, Canadian's part of the fan club. He said, them Broussards are good people.
we can put me on a barbecue pit outside.
There you go.
I can cook outside too.
Okay, Libby said, "Oh wait, that would be fun." Wait, never mind. Oh,
I
Yeah.
couldn't imagine having an allergy like that living here.
I know.
Try living
See,
in South Texas where everything is Mexican and it's just the same. I
Yeah.
mean, everything
Yeah.
has peppers.
I have the allergy to the mushrooms, but
Right.
it's not a staple in the food.
I couldn't like somebody's boiling crawfish. Where's my gas mask? I mean, I
No, you just don't go there.
yeah.
You
Well, I
just
mean,
stay
Yeah, but
inside.
sometimes
But
you gotta be
here,
careful
like-
driving around in Lake Charles because you can smell it from a distance.
But you turn on the air conditioner in your car.
I was sitting in the
No lie, they knew me
Uh.
before I knew how to turn a video. I know that feeling. Libby.
I have an
okay,
11-minute
now
video.
Mind and
of-
Body Co's comment makes more sense. He says, "Hope this doesn't make you guys cry on live stream." He just made the order to make us star seller.
Oh,
Thank you, Henry. I
Henry,
appreciate
thank
that.
you.
Henry.
sweet.
You could have messaged me too, and I could have done that directly.
I know the first time I had chicken spaghetti, it was in Southeast Texas. Yep, I've made chicken spaghetti before. I don't care for it as much as I do beef.
All right.
Oh, I
well, let's-
love chicken spaghetti. If it's made right,
I said I don't care for it as much as
Yeah,
beef. I
right.
do like it, just I like beef better.
Yeah.
Oh, Allison too. Thank you,
He
Miss
beat
Allison.
me.
Ah,
Well, it looks like we're going to the post office tomorrow.
You guys are awesome.
Goodness. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, what?
I don't think we have any elderberry syrup kits left for you to take home.
that's all right.
Oh, yes,
I can
we do.
always order them.
Yeah.
Besides that, I want fresh dehydrated berries.
Okay.
I can get you some of those when they start bearing fruit. Yeah.
We've,
And like I said, I still have 4 packages at home that I haven't made yet. So.
I know Kate's address by heart.
you guys are so cool. Thank you for that.
Except for the zip code. I have to look that one up.
We're going to be going to the post
There's
office
more
tomorrow.
than one number.
Yay.
We
That's
still,
awesome.
I have a lot of the seasoning packed up, ready to go. So if you want to keep the orders coming in, you're more than welcome.
Oh, look, Patty said I've got a good friend up here who is allergic to capsaicin and
That's
has to
me.
be really careful at restaurants over here.
Mhm.
Can't have food cooked on the same grill even. Yeah.
That's
Wow.
right.
And see, that's kind of how I am with the mushrooms, but it's not such a big deal because mushrooms aren't a necessity in a meal like the peppers are here.
Well, they may not. You may think they're a necessity, but I do fine without them. They're
Well-
not a necessity in my world.
I know.
But mushrooms are a necessity in my world. I put mushrooms in everything at home.
No, we're going to send your order, Allison.
Yeah.
Kate wants the fresh seeds, fresh berries that are going to
I
come in a
want the
couple of
fresh
months.
dehydrated berries.
Let's see. Purple says, do we have purple Martin houses?
I do.
We don't here, but my nanny does, like across the canal right
Over
there.
yonder.
Over yonder.
Yeah, over yonder.
And only a true Southerner can tell where over yonder is and how far away it is.
We do have the purple martins that fly over and eat the mosquitoes and stuff.
Oh,
It's-
and they're
I love
so
it.
cute because they'll fly over in bunches
Mhm.
and then they fly down and they dip into the pond and they
Yep.
like fly back up and do loops.
Mhm.
It's kind of funny to watch.
I have purple martins and I have barn swallows. The barn swallows make their nests in my front porch, and the purple martins have the house outside the front gate.
Oh wow.
And the barn swallows, the ones that are making their nests right now on my front porch, this is the 7th year that those birds have come back to the same nest because we
Oh.
can see each layer from each year that they come and had a nest.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yep. Want to see funny? My daughter is one of those who don't allow food to touch their plate.
So food to touch on their plate.
Oh,
We
okay.
got all the different foods have
Yeah,
to be separate.
That's everything the other. She looks at me like I'm from Mars. Well, you are.
That's so rude. You have no idea. I am one of those people that does not like to have my food touched.
Purple martin's his buddy's favorite bird.
I would kick your butt
We
for
have
mixing up my food like
we have
that.
a lot of cardinals.
Yeah, we do.
As far as birds go,
And they're gorgeous out there.
cardinals,
Cardinals,
blue jays,
Doves. We've
the
got some
big ringneck doves, and the little mourning doves. I hear owls sometimes. Hummingbirds.
There's a little tiny yellowish colored bird.
It's got like a yellow belly, right?
Yeah,
I don't know
I
that
have a
one.
picture of it.
I'm not
It's
sure
somewhere.
what
a
that one
yellow
is.
bellied sapsucker.
It may be. It may be.
I do.
I
know they
really
grow
thought
around
she
here,
made
but
it
I
up.
don't.
There's no. That's a real thing.
Okay.
That's
It's
a real bird.
And I
Um,
think they live here in
Like you answered it so quickly, and I just thought you were being sarcastic. I thought you really made it up on the spot because David has been known to do that.
Oh
to me.
yes, I know. That's where I learned.
I shall be right
What?
back.
I was thinking of another bird, and now it slipped.
Sticking rain gutters on a goat shelter. Huh.
I don't know what those little. Is it a finch?
There are
That,
finches.
that little
but
yellow one
tiny
is probably
ones.
a type of finch, I would
No,
imagine.
there's some little. I call them Gigi birds. They're little bitty tiny birds that just all over the ground.
What do they look like?
Allison says, "Amy, don't you eat stew?"
Yes, and she eats potatoes too. And believe me, that's mixed up. Talking about you don't want your food to touch.
Well, okay, but if it's separate types of food, if it's like a rice and gravy and a side, then they have to stay separate.
She,
In other words, you don't want to mix your mashed potatoes, gravy, and green peas together.
Right.
she's struggling, but she's going to make logic of it.
I don't know why. I don't like it. Now, some things it's okay and it doesn't bother me, but some things it really does. But I'm weird,
Yeah,
and I get it from my mama.
maybe. Your daddy kind of has something to do with it too.
Oh yeah, he does.
The Mexican squealers, are also known as, what is it? Texas whistlers, Mexican whistlers. I get 'em-
Texas whistlers.
Texas whistlers. I get those mixed up sometimes. They visit the pond sometimes, and the herons and the egrets, and I just love having all of the.
I love the egrets that
Native.
get out in the field behind my house because I've got all that cattle. You'll
Mhm.
see 5 or 6 cows all kind of walk along together, and each cow has at least 2 egrets sitting on their backs. And then there's some flying around and some walking along beside them.
Yeah, yeah.
You're right, Mary Beth. It's all going to be at me.
Buddy in Mason, Texas, one August visit. It was too hot to cut the grass, so he brought 4 goats over to clear the yard. So instead of long grass, we had to dodge goat
Goat
poop.
poop. Yep.
Poor boy, welcome. A great horned owl. Wow, that's cool.
We have a large owl that lives in our neighborhood.
Yeah.
He takes all the kittens away.
Oh,
I hate it.
oh, that's not good.
No, it's not good at all. I get really angry with it. Hi, No Insanity. Good to see you. Hello,
Oh, hey
poor
there.
boy.
We've been dehydrating quite a bit. We've got some more Monglier in the dehydrator now, and Amy has done some comfrey. We need to do some mullein.
Mhm.
We need to do some more of that. We postponed dehydrating the peppers, the jalapenos, for this week.
So they wouldn't have to put hashtag up.
We were going to do some celery and just never went to pick it up. So
Yeah.
that's not being done yet. It is so hard to find dehydrated celery or celery powder
Mhm.
online for sale that isn't just, it is either it's celery salt or it's celery seed
Mhm.
or some combination.
But it's not celery powder.
Right, right. And
And
see,
it's hard to find just dehydrated celery as well.
yeah. See, what we do is we buy the celery stalks with the leaves on, and we dehydrate the entire thing and then powder it.
Mhm.
And that's our celery powder that goes into our seasonings. So we have to continue making it ourselves.
I do that too. When I cut off the stalks off, I put the base in water and root it so I can plant it, and then I don't have to buy more.
Oh yeah,
celery.
yeah.
Speaking of birds, the blue
There's
heron.
Amy.
The blue heron is out there, but this is
Oh,
this
is
is
he?
one I wanted to show you.
Oh, that's I don't know what
That
that one
looks
is.
like a kookaburra. It's not, but that's what it looks like.
Amy calls it a caca bird.
Because they sound like that.
Hey, Five Oaks. That's my friend Tony.
Oh, hi, Tony. Oh, that's a beautiful picture.
The cardinal on the comfrey.
That's unfair. Try to show it if you
Well.
can.
Don't know if it's gonna show.
Yeah, you'll just have to get closer.
Okay, tell me when I'm clear.
Yep, it shows
But-
perfectly.
Yeah, that's pretty good there. That's a picture of a cardinal on the comfrey.
Does that make it a comfrey cardinal?
Sure.
A card free? A cardinal?
He's probably comfy on the comfrey.
Yes.
I was
Yep,
trying to
there's Miss
find a
Amy.
picture
She-
of that little bird.
She had just stepped out when you came in.
There it is.
No insanity.
I do not know what that is. It's a pretty little bird.
It was on our steps, at the bottom of our steps, and would not move. I was like right
It's
next to
probably
it.
hurt.
Hey, Purple, thank you.
No, it flew away after a little while.
Well, they can be hurt and still fly.
Well, true.
Oh,
You never heard about the song, The Bird with a Broken Wing?
I don't know.
There was a country song about 12 or 15 years ago about a bird with a broken wing.
I'm
It
gonna
was
have
a
to go
woman
look that
who-
up.
It was a woman who had,
yes. The special
Problems
guest
in her
is Kate
childhood.
from Inside Kate's Kitchen. If someone could maybe grab Kate's link to her channel, that would be awesome.
yeah,
So
'cause I'm
Cardinal
sorry, I
today.
don't have anything with it on.
We have tons.
I didn't even think to put that down in
tons
the
and
description.
tons and tons of cardinals here. And the Lacassine school, their mascot is the cardinal. So it really fits.
Mhm.
But we have male and female cardinals. And for a long time, I didn't know there was
Look at that.
the difference in the color.
Built on the rock. I once went outside and knew over 100 cardinals flying around my house. After a few hours, they took off.
Wow.
That's amazing.
I bet that was beautiful.
Don't you know what-
I love watching the bird feeder
Mhm.
in the afternoons. They'll all get around the because it's on my arch.
Mhm. I saw it.
And they'll get all up on the arch and they squawk at each other and they fight over which one's going to get to the bird feeder.
Right.
Thank you, Canadian. I appreciate that. I want to show this on. I want to show this
Oh,
to you
yes.
guys. So Abby,
Kind of proud.
Yeah.
That's our girl.
Abby is officially a college freshman.
she's a student, a
And I
college
claim her
student.
even though I didn't raise her or birth her.
We're proud of Abby. Abby's proud of herself because she has earned this.
Yeah.
And
She
does-
has worked really hard.
and done such a beautiful job of it too.
We
Hummingbirds.
do have hummingbirds here too. Yeah, I haven't seen any this year yet.
I've seen some at my house.
Oh, have you
Mhm,
this year?
mhm. I saw 'em- I saw a couple last week.
I need to get a couple more feeders.
I do too. And Mama's feeders, they were fighting because she keeps hers fed filled year round,
Oh yeah.
and they were fighting over them at her house last
That
week.
might be why we don't have any yet because I didn't put the feeders out because they broke.
Mhm.
They were so old. I think
Has
the
anyone
heat.
ever seen a true
Starling.
Starling murmuration.
Oh, that's the one when they all take up together in a formation. Yes, it is very amazing.
I've
bandana.
seen like clouds of birds,
Mm-hmm.
but in the distance, I don't know what kind they are. It
Yeah.
may be.
Yeah, I need to get some more hummingbird feeders because ours broke. The sun damages them over time, and they crack.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, the sun in our area, the sun and the heat is just so brutal on things.
And although I live quite a few hundred miles away, it's the same at my house.
Yeah.
The difference between our climate and see, we're in Southwest Louisiana, and Kate is in San Antonio.
I'm
So,
in central South Texas.
so the main difference between our climates is ours is very wet, and hers
Mine
is very dry.
Very dry.
But as far as heat and sun, it's all the same temperatures.
Mhm.
Oh wow. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look that up. I bet that's pretty. I love watching the birds.
Murmuration.
And there's a big blue heron that hangs out on the pond
Mhm.
early morning and late in the evening. He's out there. He or she is out there right now, and it's really really cool to watch because he's so tall and he walks to the edge of the pond. You can't even tell that he's in the water sometimes
Yeah.
because his legs are just so long.
Does he stand on one leg from time to time?
Every now and then,
That's so cool. to
but
see.
he'll stand super still, and then all of a sudden you'll see him go, and he's got a little fish.
Yep.
And it is so cool to watch.
Like walking into a tongue. Well, here's okay. To describe our summers here in Southwest Louisiana, what I like to tell people is to take a pan of water, stick it in the oven on about 300. Let it get nice and hot, get it up to temp, open the door to the oven and take a deep breath. That's what it's like.
Mm-hmm. It's brutal.
Built on the Rock, I'm getting ducklings when I go home. They were on sale before I left, but I couldn't buy them and then leave them for 4 days. So
Well, you're bringing home duck eggs too.
yes, and I have to get a incubator too.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to increase my flock. I have now 5 eggs under a broody hen. I had 10, but my neighbor decided he wanted fresh eggs. So now I only have 5, but I have a very happy rooster, and I'll probably have plenty of eggs in there when I get home. So
Yeah.
I can mark some more. Got your kitty trained to stay away from my birds. You know, Purple One, I trained my cat to stay away from my bird too, but I have large macaws, and when they come at it with those great big beaks, the cat backs up.
I bet. I would
He
too.
does. Yep. And those 2 birds get down and 2 birds, all 3 of them get down and walk around on the floor. So when the cat's in there and the birds go walking, the cat goes in the other room. He does not want to play with them. Neither does the dog. The dog won't go in there either.
The heat is so bad in Louisiana that people sweat when they think they can wear black. Oh, you can't. No, you would try to wear anything black. Like I try to wear the lightest color shirt possible in the summertime if I have to go outside and work and even then, even still, it's just like I go out there for like 20 minutes in the morning
Maybe the tongue of a Saint Bernard.
and just be soaking wet from sweat, just soaked.
Oh yeah.
An agent says my buddy down south once hooked up a new toilet and mistakenly hooked up the hot water.
Oh no!
Sorry.
Hey, there's Cajun Homestead, Mr.
I
Bill
bet he
Bruce.
didn't need one of those bidet things.
Probably not.
It just melted off.
Bill says he got 16 geese today. Nice.
Wow.
Bandana, one of the things that helped was they had floor to ceiling windows, and they had fans that were foot operated in some cases.
Yeah.
Others were servant or slave operated, but the circulating air helped greatly.
Well, and back then too, the houses were built for ventilation.
Yes, that's what floor to ceiling windows.
The windows were strategically placed
Mhm.
north and south.
Well, we have visited like the long ago
Mm-hmm.
Cajun houses, and some of them like there was
Air
a
channels.
breezeway right through the middle,
Yes.
and the rooms were on the either side like that, and they would open the doors to let the breeze go through, and it was just it was made in such a way that the breeze would help to move the air.
Often they wouldn't even start building a home until they had been on the land for 1 complete year, so that they could experience a whole cycle, and then they knew which way the wind blew during certain times of the year, what direction the rain
That
came
makes
from,
sense.
and all of that, so they knew how to place their homes to get the best circulation and shade and everything else. That's why a lot of them lived in those covered wagons for a year on their land before they ever built a home.
That makes sense.
Yeah, I think it's called a dog trot house.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the style.
I have a duck sitting on a nest and 3 geese sitting on nest, plus an incubator full of chicken eggs.
Wow, you're gonna have a whole lot of birds.
I imagine, like I've said this before because I've thought of it before. I can imagine there weren't a whole lot of babies born 9 months after summer,
No.
if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. About outside, Susie, they had very deep porches, which also helped keep the house cool because the house was, the windows were open to
Shaded.
shade and
Yeah.
the porches were shaded. And again, the porches were also taken into consideration when they were planning the house to catch the breezes.
Mhm.
So yeah, you could probably catch the vapors, but it was easier to live in than most people think. And having grown up in this part of the country with no air conditioning, I can tell you there are days when it's miserable, but most of the time, if you're used to it, you can get along without AC.
When the word no, I don't know that saying, Canadian, and please don't put it in the chat if it's what I'm thinking it is.
Oh boy.
Ah,
There's
Firefly
Lori.
Farms. Hi, sweetie. How are you?
Oh,
Mm.
I'm sorry,
Oh.
Lori.
Yeah.
Prayers for peace, darling. I ain't saying diddly.
Yes, it does add up, Susie.
Yeah. Wow. We didn't have AC when I was little. I read a lot of books in the afternoon. Yeah, you've got to sit still
Mhm.
because the more you move, the more you sweat. Ugh.
The other thing that I used to do when we were a kid was I would go out in the hottest part of the day and turn on the hose and spray the top of the house. And as the water evaporated, it cooled the inside of the house.
Mhm.
Right.
My grandparents used to put sprinkler
We did that too.
and had it rotate back and forth
Mm-hmm.
on the top of the house.
And it
Yeah.
cooled it down.
Yeah, that makes sense. The tall ceilings back in the day were something to help keep the house cooler too, because the heat, the
heat
hotter air
rises.
would be
Would
that
rise up.
much higher.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Time to turn that AC down to 65. Oh Lord.
Brett
Freezing.
would he would want it down to 65 if I let him, but
I would be more comfortable in that moment when the AC is 65, but when the bill would come in, I wouldn't be near as comfortable.
And also, when you had to leave and go to the fire station, the trip between the two places would be pretty miserable.
Okay, Green Thumb Prepper, welcome, Sean. There is something that I need to clear up about that. The biolab explosion in Louisiana. In Westlake, Louisiana, I'm very familiar with this because I was like right down the road when it happened. It was not a biolab. It was a business named Biolab that makes chlorine for pools and spas and such. The leak was chlorine gas, but it was not a biolab, and there was no explosion either.
no, it was just an accident. From what I understand, it was an accidental release.
Take care, Lori. I hope you feel better. We're
Prayers.
praying for you.
Yeah.
Canadian and Green Thumb live in the same area.
Oh, is that right?
That's what it
Oh,
says.
wow.
Oh, look,
You thought I was all smart, didn't you?
look, it even says so right
Yes.
there.
81 in Southeast North Carolina today. Wow. I missed something. Wrong again.
I'm going to refill my coffee cup real quick. I'll be
Okay.
right back.
See, if you used one the size of mine, you wouldn't have to refill it.
I know. You know, when I head to work, I stop by Henry's right up there, and I fill my blue one. every morning.
Very
on my
good.
way.
And
it lasts-
usually Abby steals mine
It
because
usually
hers gets
lasts
left
me-
in her car.
See, I'll fill it up. It's just after 5 o'clock when I'm on my way to work. I'll fill it up, and it'll usually last me till about 9 or 10.
Yep. Mine lasts until I get home. By then, I've drunk it all.
I don't use mine for coffee. I use it for water a lot of times.
Hmm.
I put ice in it and then I top it off with water, and I can carry it around outside and it stays ice cold all day long.
Yep.
I love it.
Well, these Contigo cups are wonderful. That's why I wanted y'all to each have one because they're so good.
I love it. Abby's got her own for coffee, but when she leaves hers in her car,
She borrows yours.
she borrows
Mhm,
mine.
mhm. Allison says Lippy could freeze out an Eskimo with her AC.
Oh, I bet. Yeah. I don't blame her though. When it's hot, it's just uncomfortable hot.
Mhm.
But one thing I've noticed is since we got the dehumidifier, it doesn't stay near as muggy feeling in
Right.
the house. Oh, it's been so nice. Can you bring seeds home with you, Canadian?
They don't even stop you at the border, hon. You just put them in your car and go.
Oh,
They must have relaxed the rules. I guess.
Every time I've come through, nobody's ever stopped me. I've never seen anybody stopped for that.
Really?
I've seen a couple of people stop for speeding, but
but they give you trouble about sending them in the mail.
well, maybe they're trying to put the business post office out of business.
I don't know.
But they don't.
Oh, he's flying, so that may make a difference.
I'm sorry.
He said he's flying.
Oh,
Well, that makes sense.
yeah.
Why
That
we
would be a
drive to
hell of a
Texas?
drive. I mean, it could happen, but
Where's he driving from, or flying from?
I don't know. He can hear you.
Canadian is in
Okay.
Canada.
In Canada. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were asking more specifically.
No.
Okay, yeah, no, he's in Canada.
Okay.
Wow, Brett.
36 hours. Whoa.
Goodness.
I've driven from Texas to Florida several times in trips without stopping to sleep overnight. And that's about 16 and a half hours.
Jeez.
And I just put my foot in the carburetor and go.
That I believe.
What was it? From Brandon's house to here, I don't know. Was it 18 hours, I think?
Well, that's what this
From-
was.
From North Indiana.
Mhm.
I drove through Louisiana on the way to Texas.
Well,
If you drive through Louisiana, we are like literally 2 miles off Interstate
Interstate 10.
10. So bring your butt on over here.
3,300 kilometers. I wonder how many miles that is. About 3K for a mile. So
I don't-
1,000.
No. 5K is about 3.1 miles.
Oh, y'all are
So
doing math. Y'all make my brain
I
hurt.
gotta do the, let's see, 3,300 kilometers to miles. That works out to,
2,200 miles, he says.
okay, so 3,300 kilometers works out to 2,050 and a half miles.
Okay. Allison said it took her 30 hours to drive from Long Island to Houston.
Good. You know what? You want to know something funny? Like a fun fact? Dallas, Texas
Mhm.
is closer to Chicago, Illinois than it is to El Paso, Texas.
Oh, that's not a fun fact. That's just a fact.
That's how big Texas is.
Yeah,
That's
I know.
crazy.
You could put most of New England inside Texas and still have room to skate around. But here's the sad part. You could probably put 3 or 4 of Texas inside Alaska.
Yeah.
Until you melt Alaska down. how long it would take you to drive to Northwest Oregon. Do you know, I have never tried driving up the West Coast. I always seem to go from Texas east. I went to Florida a lot. I come to Louisiana now, but I've never gone west. I guess I should just to see how long it would take.
I'll bet the Rocky Mountains make things a little different.
Depends on where you go because you can go to the south along the Mexican border and never hit them.
Oh, well.
hit
that's
them, but
true.
hit the lower end of them.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Longest I did was Ottawa to 100 miles outside of Reno. Took 4 long days. Wow.
Jeez. Gotta go. Oh, okay. Give Brother Donnie our love, and we'll see you later, Miss Patty.
Yeah, you take care. It's good to see you.
2 days just to drive through Texas.
Go west, young woman. Go west.
Hey, that doesn't work. I'm an old woman.
I'm trying to convince Kate to stay here forever.
Oh, Sean's been to Burning Man.
Who has?
Green Thumb Prepper.
Has been to Birmingham?
Burning Man.
Oh.
It's a celebration in the desert.
I
I don't
thought you
know a
said
whole
from
lot about it.
Birmingham, and I'm going to say Alabama's not that far away.
All around.
Is that the one where they all gather together? All of the Native Americans gather together?
No, it's more so like hippies and stuff, and they go out to the desert and just
Commune.
yeah.
I'd be right at home.
Suburban Hillbilly and Stuart, welcome.
Good to see you too, Miss Lippy. Thank you very much.
Thank
Oh,
you,
good
Miss
night, Lippy.
Lippy. Have a great night. And I'll probably message you tomorrow or the
Huge
next day.
festival in Black Rock Desert. That's what I thought it was, Green Thumb. But I, for some reason, thought it was mostly Native Americans, of which I are one.
You are? Oh
Yeah.
wait, that made never mind.
Yes, I are one.
I tried to. You am?
I am.
Oh, man.
Yes, I'm one of a very small tribe that are in Rockland, Massachusetts, which is a small town inside Boston. And the tribe is the Penobscot.
Wow.
P-N-O-B.
Patty said you is?
You is?
Yep, I is.
I don't know, like I haven't found specifically Native Americans in my family tree,
I wouldn't be a bit surprised, though.
but
I thought
there's some people,
I
some
thought all Cajuns had Native American because they came down through
Oh, well,
Canada.
I'm sure there are, but they're not documented.
Oh, okay.
that's what I'm getting at, because there's people in my family tree that are just dead ends. Like I can't find any information about them. So my suspicion is either they're Native Americans or they're African Americans,
Mhm.
because the documentation ends
Yeah.
like abruptly.
Yeah.
Mhm.
They could have also have been Irish Americans.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
So.
I drive right
Say
past
you
you guys
bees.
when I left Pete's house and drove my daughter in. My daughter's in Leeds City. Well, you should have stopped.
Fatacoke. Shatacoke.
Shattuck.
Good luck pronouncing it.
Yes.
um,
Looking
I think they're
Blackfoot
trying to make us
Cherokee.
cuss.
All
Look
right.
at Stuart's comment there.
Oh, that's not okay. Got Penobscot on sister. Ah, cool. You don't meet very many people that have Penobscot.
I know when the Acadians, because they were known as Acadians before they were known as Cajuns,
Mhm.
when they first got to Louisiana, they were very much intermingled with the Attakapaw tribe, and there's
Yeah, but there's a Takapaw, there's Choctaw.
Mhm.
There were several different
What are-
tribes that we intermingled with.
what are the ones? Kashada.
Yeah.
Kashada they're still here
Yes, they are.
Mhm.
and very
they
much
run wonderful casinos.
yes.
Yes, I do.
We were very close on the
Scatticoke.
first attempt. We all. Oh, good.
That's scat is like animal feces.
Some
So-
is. It can also be scat, as in go away.
Or scat is in the music.
Yes, it could be scat as the music. That's true. And I tried that several times and I was never successful.
What
I
are,
could never get that down.
what are you working on over there?
I'm making some honey butter because I want to eat one of the breadsticks.
Uh,
Because I only had one at dinner.
I really want to make a video that, like, the title is "Honey Butter with 2 Simple
night.
Ingredients,"
Good night, how to garden.
and then the whole video is just me going, holding up like honey and butter, and going, "What did you expect?"
Right?
Never
Never
really expected it to be all
Never-
kinds of difficult, but it's good.
Melungeons. I bet it's a soft tree.
Just don't read
Melungeons.
Canadians.
Yeah, don't read Canadians out loud.
I'm reading the hillbillies.
I know,
suburban
but don't
hillbillies.
read Canadians out loud.
I never did.
Mine and Body Co says, "Hey, alien head." Abby
Wow.
doesn't want to come this way because she's in her PJs.
You smelled it.
I always smell anything before putting it in my mouth. It's just a habit.
All right, Hawkeye.
Don't make it weird.
You couldn't smell it from across the room
I
Oh
can't smell it.
God.
I can't smell it right now.
with that big nose.
He doesn't have a big nose. He has a Roman nose. My daddy had a Roman nose too.
He has
Roamed
a-
all over his face. Sorry, Fred.
Oh man. Canadian wrong again.
Purple says we eat lots of cornbread, mighty good. I have found that cornbread varies widely from
Yes,
area to area.
Yes.
Yes.
I make
Because-
sweet cornbread.
Fabulous.
I make a sweet southern cornbread. There's sugar in it and lots of cornmeal, some flour, and we went up to Arkansas
Mhm.
to some friends who will. I won't name them. And she made cornbread, and it was a lot like a dry biscuit.
Mhm.
Like,
It wasn't.
Good night,
It
knowing
wasn't
sanity.
sweet. It was more like a cake.
Yeah.
yeah.
Well,
And I didn't.
it wasn't.
I didn't
sweet,
care
it was
for
more
it.
like a cake. That makes a lot of sense.
Real cornbread does. Oh
Mind and
Lord.
body.
Yeah.
Real cornbread doesn't have sugar in it.
Well, see what I'm saying?
My problem is my parents were from Boston, and so we eat Boston cornbread, and it's got sugar and it's got creamed corn in it. And I'm known to put sour cream in it.
That actually sounds really good.
It is. It is. It makes a really moist.
Southern
Cornbread.
cornbread is like a dessert. Exactly.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. And it goes great with chili.
Yeah.
It also goes real well with sweet milk and butter.
It goes great with just about anything.
Red beans and rice.
Can you imagine cornbread with that frittata?
I told you last night I was thinking about making it, but we didn't have the time.
Oh, if I
Not
had realized
su-
that, we'd have made
Not
some
sugar,
time.
none of that jiffy junk mix. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't
no
use the
Jiffy.
Jiffy either.
We don't use Jiffy cornbread mix. No.
I use it for some things, but I don't use it for cornbread.
What do you use it for other than cornbread?
Corn, what's it called? Cornbread casserole is what it's
Oh,
called.
okay.
We have make, like, on our rotation here at home, we have
My mom does too.
a,
Patty.
a Mexican cornbread casserole.
Mm-hmm.
Kate can't have that.
Well, we could leave out the jalapenos, and she could,
Yeah.
because that's the only thing.
Michigan says Jiffy is made in Michigan.
Well,
Oh.
that
That explains
explains
it.
a lot.
Collard sandwiches with cornbread.
I've
I
never
guess
had a
if you
collard
could eat-
sandwich.
Okay.
If you could eat
I've
collards.
figured out so
bet
far
that
the
would be
reasons
good.
why I don't live up north. One, it's cold, and two, there's no spice.
I bet Michigan tastes like crap.
Well, you don't
I'm
eat
just
the dirt.
kidding. Hey, Tammy, welcome.
No, but like the further up north you go, the less seasoning they use.
That's true. That's absolutely true.
It's
That's why I lived until I was 23 in southeast Texas, or South Central Texas, and didn't know I was allergic to peppers. Because I did not have any kind of pepper at all until I went to a fiesta and had some chips and queso. And the queso had jalapenos in it.
wow.
And I woke up in the hospital.
Oh, Allison, I am working on one of the things that I'm working on is a cornbread mix. And if I can get that nailed down, I'll send it to you. Now, a lot of people say sugar doesn't go in cornbread. Try it. You'll like it.
My birds do. They like it with sugar.
Just saying.
Mhm.
It might be the best cornbread you'll ever have.
Oh, Michigan is a beautiful state. I just don't know if I could eat anything up there without bringing my own seasoning.
I've been 1 mile into southern Michigan.
My sister lived
I
there
can't
for
really
many
say-
years. And I never
Can't really
liked
say that I have visited Michigan.
it. Suburban hillbillies.
Oh, I'd
I
love to
want-
go.
yeah.
Salt, pepper, and onion powder is about it. Wow.
So sometimes garlic powder or garlic salt, not garlic powder.
Wow.
Yeah, spring seasonings. Now, the reason why I was in that area is because I have a friend that lives about a mile south of the Michigan border in roughly South Bend, Indiana. And but he's from here, so I mean there was flavor at his house. Ooga Homestead.
One thing all cultures have in common, we all eat rice. Exactly. Yeah.
Hi, Hugo Homestead.
Yeah.
Good to see you.
Up north, a seafood seasoning is butter. And down here we kick it up. Oh, yeah. Butter is one of the main ingredients
Yeah.
in our foods, but
Look,
we use more pepper blends.
we're
then
doing
we
a lot
do
of cutting
salt.
up. We're not trying to offend anybody. So if
Yeah.
somebody doesn't know us by now, please don't get offended.
Right.
Yeah, how to teach her how to use spices. Yeah, and a lot of it is because it's a passed down thing. It's they don't know.
Yeah, my mom did.
It's just
She had
the
no idea.
traditions.
Yeah.
However, my mom also didn't know how to make rice. She didn't have any idea how to make rice. She put 1 cup of rice and 1 cup of water and turn on the heat and leave it until the water was gone. That's what she thought making rice
Oh,
was
my goodness.
forever.
Oh.
Never had rice till I was 50.
Yep. Same here, maybe.
Well, see, here, like rice is grown here, so
I know.
it's just part of the culture.
Oh,
So are the
prayers,
baby
Mary.
lobsters.
Yep, the delicious baby lobsters.
Kate Wisdom.
I
Oh.
barely measure anything. I learned by watching my mama. I actually learned to cook on a wood stove.
Oh wow, that's
I never
Oh.
measure anything beyond 1 onion, 1 zucchini.
Yeah, our measurements are kind of weird compared to other people's too. It's a little bit of this and a little bit of a pinch and a
I do this much and I do that much.
yeah.
Lived in Boston for 15 years. They learned real
That's
quick,
coffee Canadian.
not the season you were used to. That's absolutely right. What's in the mug, Canadian? Coffee. Good old coffee. And this is not my first one. This is my 3rd one today.
that makes sense.
You might be bouncing off the walls tonight like a ping pong ball.
No, what did I do last night after I had
Well,
coffee?
true.
I
Gmo
drank
says
enough
my
coffee.
best advice for food is if you don't like it, there's a Chinese restaurant close by.
Good idea.
No additives in your coffee.
Oh, well, of course there's additives in my coffee. There's cream and sugar. Coffee isn't coffee without cream and sugar.
I think he's getting at something there.
Mhm, I know. He thinks I put some alcohol,
Uh-huh.
some alcohol. Nope, I don't do that. Can you imagine what it'd be like if I did drink?
Oh my
Yeah, exactly.
Scary.
No,
You can imagine what it would be like if I would drink. I'd look like you in that chair last night in 20 minutes.
for y'all to know what's going on. Last night I was having trouble getting sleepy. It was getting later and later, and I was not sleeping. And I knew I was going to be up all night. So rather than do that, I made one of these full of coffee, fully caffeinated, extra strong. I use black silk coffee if anybody wants to know what that is. I drank it all in less than half an hour. And 8 to 10 minutes after I finished it,
In the chair.
Yep. Amy and Abby were talking, and they looked over, and I was.
She was done.
Yeah.
We walked around, moved around, took the dog outside.
Never heard a thing. I woke up
Never
at 3 o'clock, but
You moved a little bit.
did I?
You kind of readjusted and grunted, and I was like,
I was probably waiting
everybody
for the
freeze.
cat.
Everybody freeze. And when you got comfy and still, then we went back to her.
Yep. People saying we're coffee. You couldn't put a flame. Well, I drink the kind of coffee that you put your spoon in it to stir it up, and you let go of the spoon, and it stays there. You don't have to worry about it. Amen on the creaming sister. Yeah. All right, Jimmy.
I've switched. I for the longest time I used sugar and creamer, like non-dairy creamer.
Right.
And then I switched from sugar to Splenda, which is the yellow sweetener. And instead of the non-dairy creamer powder, I switched to just dehydrated, like a dry milk powder. And I like to think it's a healthier choice.
It is. I cannot do Splenda or any of the artificial sweeteners. They all attack my system and make me sick.
Oh no.
Yeah, cannot do
We tried honey as an alternative to.
them. There's a homestead had a bunny that had 8 babies on St. Patrick's Day. They all got Irish names.
Nice.
Wow.
I hear Splenda will kill you. Everything will kill you.
Yep.
Everything will kill
What'd you eat, Mama Bear?
you. Now, Canadian, you might be thinking of what is it called? Starts with an
Sweet
A.
and low.
Yeah, those. What's that A word that they're made of?
Aspartame.
Aspartame.
I didn't think what you were talking about for a minute.
Yeah, I didn't know
Stevia
what
is
A
a
word
really
you
good
wanted
one
us to come up with.
Because stevia is from
It's
a
natural.
plant.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a really good one, but it's expensive.
Stevia.
Good night,
Well, the
Purple
stuff
One.
that you buy from the store is from a
Thanks for
plant, but
stopping
it has
by.
been bleached and everything else.
Processed
It's
out.
been stripped of almost all its nutritional.
Yes.
So
One S. Yes, one S.
ASTER. I thought it was TAIN. Aspartame. I didn't know it was aspartame. But I know I can't have it.
Splenda, as far as I know, Splenda is not aspartame.
No, it's the other one, but I can't eat that either.
no, but long-term uses of Splenda can cause shortness of breath.
Oh man!
Let's see.
Hey, Cajun
Nope,
milk
I haven't been
cows.
having any.
Wow. Gotta love you, Kate.
Cajun milk cows. Hi.
We're not getting out of here live, so I'm having my Diet Pepsi.
Before we end, I've got to show what Kate brought me.
Oh.
Oh. Kate is torturing me.
But I brought things to make you feel good too.
I know. That's okay. He'll have to go to work eventually. I'll make him bring that
I
stuff
was-
with him.
So excited to receive these things. Kate brought me gifts. This one, it's an apron.
I'm going to grab some water.
Can that be seen? It says, "I'm flipping awesome."
Flipping with
And
a
it's a-
spatula.
And
It's
it's
an
got a
apron.
spatula for flipping.
Yeah. And it's pocketed. Really nice. I like it.
No, it doesn't, Canadian. It curdles it.
And
He
then
said he just dips his finger and it sweetens the coffee.
she got me this. It's the packaging is in the shape of a fire truck, and there's 7 different hot sauces
Which
for me to try.
We will definitely use those.
And the cream of the crop.
Oh Lord.
Ha! A dad jokes book.
We had so much fun with that. I just had to get it for him when I saw it.
Oh, Mama
Never
Bear had fish and
trust-
chips.
Never trust someone with graph paper. They're always plotting something.
Now, see, I love that kind of joke. I'm sorry, Amy. Thank you, Maria. I think so too, Hugo.
Unless you live with them all the time. I did grow my own stevia, Mama Bear. It doesn't grow very well from seed. It's really hard to get started from seed. I was able to get 2 plants from the plant nursery, and I grew those.
You gonna show them what you brought when I brought you?
All of it.
No, just,
Oh.
8 or 10.
To the guy who invented zero, thanks for nothing.
I just meant the ones I made, but that'll work too.
I know, but everything is so cool.
I guess I'll have to quit bringing when I come, huh?
No,
She says nope.
of course not.
I'm not happy being a glue salesman, but I stick with it.
Oh,
We used to call those groaners, not dad jokes. Okay, she's gonna start showing them more
Okay.
about her.
Guess I
that
have
made
to
him
quit.
shut up. This is a towel that you hang on a cabinet.
Move it
It's got
that
a
way so
little
they
button.
can see it. There you go.
But yeah, well, that's just, we still got that much space
Oh,
there.
okay.
And I love it because it says, but first, coffee.
Take care, Michigan. It's good to see you too.
Patty says Brett didn't need to be enabled.
I know, right? And then she bought me some kitchen towels. One's got peppers on it, ironically. And the other one, where'd it go?
There it is. It's on
There,
there.
okay.
You're on the screen.
Got salsa.
There's more space there. A lot more.
Okay.
See?
Well, I couldn't see if it was clear or not.
Right.
I love it. And they've already been hanging in my kitchen. All of them.
Hey, there's Courtney.
And then the
Hi,
most
Courtney.
the most awesome is we were listening to you this morning. Crocheted.
Homemade.
Handmade, crocheted, and knit. The center is knit and the outside edge is crochet.
And I finally learned the difference. I can't tell you what it is. But I can show
How
you.
many needles?
Right. One uses 2 needles and one uses 1
Knitting
needle.
uses 2.
But like I can see the difference, but I can't explain
Yeah.
if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
But these are dish rags, correct? Yeah.
They can be dish rags or face rags. They're soft enough you can use them on your face.
You know what they're also good for?
What?
Trivets.
Yes. Yes, they are.
Because we have like Mexican night here and we do tacos.
Mhm.
And we always put the cast iron pot on trivets in the middle of the table
Mhm.
and all the salad fixings and
Around.
everything around it. And these work perfect for that.
Yep.
But they make great pot holders and scrubbies. And y'all, this woman, how
I
she
know.
has fingers left, I have no idea. But she was finishing these things in like under 10 minutes. It was craziness.
Can I just sit there and watch tortillas now?
I'm gonna do a video eventually of what's it? The fajita chicken salad that I make. It is so wonderful. So wonderful. Now it won't be as pretty as like some people can do because I cannot cut an avocado and make it pretty.
Oh, I'll have to teach you how to do that.
I can't get it out of the shell.
You know, that's the easiest part. You don't do it with a knife, you do it with a spoon.
All right, y'all talking about seasonings
The
again.
spoon
Taco.
slides between
So,
the meat
I
and you just take it out.
got to show you. We got these new little packages.
Oh, I'm so gonna try that.
There's a 3.5 ounce of the Beausoleil seasoning, which is our seasoning, our own Cajun seasoning that we made up
I
that
cannot do
people
this.
are loving. We've also got,
Yes, Mary Beth. And crochet.
we have taco, which is a Cajun taco blend. See the EAUX that tells you it's Cajun, right?
That tells you it's Cajun, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Henry, Mind and Body Co. is putting the Etsy link
I
up to where you can
don't.
get these. And then we have a fajita mix that's got a Cajun twist. And we called it Amigo. And these are freaking great.
That's what I used to make the fajita chicken, but Kate, you can't have that, so we didn't fix
Yes,
that.
so
this week.
yeah, if you have a capsaicin allergy, if you were unfortunate,
Then you are not
enough,
allowed to go anywhere near these.
do not buy these.
Unless you're not going to open them, but give them to someone as a gift.
Sure. Yeah.
I like the towel that hangs with a button. I have a dog that thinks it's funny to pull towels down. She doesn't chew on them. She just pulls it down. Yeah, and these are great. My grandmother used to have these hanging all over her kitchen, and I love them. I absolutely love them. And they're hard to find,
Yeah.
especially with the crocheted piece up here. A lot of people do them. It's just a piece
It's
of
cloth.
regular fabric cloth. Yeah. And I like the crochet because you can slide the button over from one side to the other if you need it.
Or you can make it longer or shorter.
Right. And with the ones with the fabric, you're limited to one slot for the button.
Mhm.
So if it doesn't fit your handle quite right, then there's no way to adjust it.
Right.
But I love these things. They are amazing. And there's, I think, 4 of them.
Yes, there are 4 in that.
And oh, this one was already hanging in my kitchen. So
Patty says Amigo sounds good. I love peppers. It's really, really good. Amy has
you didn't send them that?
no, I only sent them the sample of the Beausoleil.
Shame on you.
Shame on me. Shame on your family. Dishonor on your cow.
No.
That's what.
I can't believe
What was that from? Abby, what movie was that from?
that poor moo cow.
Dishonor on your cow. Mulan. It's a Disney movie.
It's a
Mulan.
Disney movie,
okay,
yeah.
Okay. That's why I don't know it. I still haven't even found Nemo yet. Of course, I was told you have to search for
I
Nemo
don't
in order to
do
find him.
pickled jalapenos.
What you know?
I
What's
don't
funny
like
about
them.
that?
What?
Nemo is Latin for no one.
So you're really not searching for
So,
anyone.
Finding no one. That's.
I feel much better now. I can quit searching. I don't need to find anyone.
Check that off. We're good.
Suburban says she's down to her last jar of pickled jalapenos from last year. I don't want to open them. Well, I do, but I'm saving them. She said, I don't do pickled jalapenos, but I love the cowboy candy. I think I need a little bit of that sweet to go with the spicy.
Nanner damn pudding. I had to read that one. That's great.
Ah.
I didn't see that one.
Canadian.
Oh, okay.
You know what's good after tortillas?
Banana pudding. Now I know Canadian's a true Southerner. If he makes banana pudding, he's got to be a
Oh.
Southerner.
You gotta, if you make the banana pudding, you gotta leave the G off of it.
Yeah,
That's what makes it good.
it's pudding.
It's pudding.
Just like, bless your little hot pudding head.
I'm gonna try the spoon trick with the avocado.
Ever made cowboy candies from frozen jalapeno? It would affect the texture.
Yeah, the texture may be a little bit different, slightly different. They might be a little bit softer of a texture, but I don't see why it would be an issue.
Dawn made an order too.
I think it would be really good though. So
Hey,
if you
thank
don't
you,
like
Dawn.
the crunchier jalapenos, then that's not an issue at all. And a lot of times I don't eat the jalapenos out of a jar anyway. I cut them up and I usually throw them into scrambled eggs and they cook down even further anyway. So them being slightly softer isn't gonna make a difference. I would try it. I would definitely try it.
Kenny and I have a friend who makes the jalapenos that way, and she says they're wonderful. I've never been tempted to try it, but she says they're wonderful.
Another one. Who's this?
You guys aren't going to get to go to the home show. You're going to have to be staying at the post office.
Okay, how many elderberry syrup kits? I gotta make sure we have enough to fill these orders.
They should. The
Well, I know.
inventory should match.
It should be. I want to be
Oh,
sure.
heck. Is there some more in the room? Let me go look.
It says 4.
We love you too, All Things Acres.
Yeah, she's the one that just made the order. Thank you, Bill, so much for that, Dawn.
How many orders is there?
Just got
Um,
8 by me. Oh, Matt just put up short of grilled seasonings on pork chops.
elderberry syrup kit.
Peach cobbler, that's good too.
Henry ordered 4 of them. We have 5,
6.
6.
Yeah.
Okay, Henry ordered 4.
Allison ordered some.
Dawn ordered 1. No,
That's
that's
fine.
Tammy. Tammy Eaker ordered 1.
That's 5.
I have some more berries that I could make another.
Or am I going to have to ship
I want to be
my
certain.
4 to somebody else?
How did we? Allison ordered 2, so that's 7.
Okay, I have enough.
We do.
I have enough.
Okay, I gotta look.
Yeah, you need to look at the inventory, the amount.
Yeah, it's
'cause
saying
that's
we still have 4 in stock.
No, we
so
don't.
That's not accurate.
no. So you need to change that.
Oh, okay, not 40. 0. And I can't.
All Things Acres said 2.
Put it down to 1.
Okay.
I can do another one.
We're good.
I'm pretty sure.
Oh, Mama Bear calls her husband Puddinhead, just like I just called Fred Puddinhead.
Oh man,
Wow. Okay.
we're gonna get it straightened out. I don't know how my
I do,
stock got mixed up.
I do.
with it,
because you sold some at the farmer's market and you probably didn't update the Etsy.
apparently.
Mhm. I can't say what my wife calls me sometimes.
Homemade vanilla ice cream.
I can only imagine, Cajun.
Oh, Dawn says need a mug. I'll send you a mug, Dawn. You're friggin' rocking it. I'll just send you a mug. Don't order one. If you want one, I'll send it to you. You good with that?
You have her address?
She just ordered something.
Oh, well. Yeah.
So yeah,
Yes, he
Yeah.
does.
kind of. Yeah. Are you planting Tabasco peppers from last year?
That's to you.
Am I planting? Yes. I'm planning on it. I have 2 Tabasco peppers that Miss Wanda started for me, and I'm going to attempt to do some of the seeds that I harvested last year. I don't know if they're going to germinate or not. So the ones that Miss Wanda started for me are my
Oh.
backups.
Bandana Grandma, I bet you are just the picture of Southern womanhood. put a little maple syrup on my vanilla ice cream now and then. I put a little bit of honey on mine.
Maple syrup on ice cream.
She says thank you.
I like
All
maple
things
syrup.
bakers.
Cool deal.
I like real maple syrup. I don't like the fake stuff you get at the store.
Well, I've never had anything but the fake stuff at the store because we don't have maple trees.
I will have to bring you some maple syrup next time I come. It is
No, we have
awesome.
cane syrup here.
I know.
And
I like cane syrup, but if you want maple syrup, I'll bring you some real maple syrup
okay.
because there is nothing like it.
I've only had maple syrup from the store, but I like it. He says it tastes like radiator fluid.
That would
No,
work for me.
That's not what I said. I
What do
said
you
it
say?
smells like an overheating radiator.
Oh.
That warm antifreeze smell. To me, it smells like maple syrup. It's similar, and it's a mind thing.
Maybe
Bugs me.
because it just so much of the fumes goes up in your nose because it's ginormous. Oh, Patty's gotta go. It's just getting good.
Oh, change the subject.
care,
I think I'll take out the dad jokes book.
Remember to that, Amy? I'll send you guys some after I get back from Texas.
That's gonna cost you a fortune in shipping. Bring it with you to Texas and ship it from there.
Yeah, that'd be a lot cheaper.
I
It'd
gave
be a
away all
lot
my
cheaper.
I gave away all my dead batteries today, free of charge.
Oh, it's dead
Tammy
better.
said, "Oh my God, I just spit out my drink."
The shovel was a groundbreaking invention.
Hey
Starla,
Tammy,
hi.
I think I figured out a way to keep the cat away from the plants. I put the plants in my bathroom above on a shelf above my toilet where she can't get in there, and they're still in the window
Hello,
near the
Starlight.
window for light. So hopefully they'll make it because she keeps digging them out of the dirt.
My grandfather has the heart of a lion and a lifetime ban from the zoo.
Oh, Mama Bear said, "I want a mug if you've got an overstock and I need to unload them. I want one." I think we have 3 left.
Mhm.
Well, now 2 left. 'Cause,
I've heard the Jimmy Durante reference. Yes, I have.
but we're not making any more mugs, right?
I don't plan to.
Yeah.
Not with that. We may find some kind of catchy saying or something. I know a lot of people like Amy's shirt that says "Faith over Fear." We're considering making
This one.
making T-shirts and potentially mugs available with the "Faith over Fear" saying on it, phrase, whatever.
It'd be cool if Joey could do it in my handwriting. Because my handwriting is pretty.
He could. Totally could.
Amy, real maple is so blooming good. I grew up on the real thing.
Oh, I bet it is. I like store-bought stuff, so like real maple syrup has got to be even better.
Make
You
a
know-
mug that looks like the Mardi Gras shirts.
I think he means the
Oh, the Mardi Gras shirts that Joe made us.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know if Kate's seen those.
I haven't.
They are very bright.
I'll grab
one and I'll cool.
I'll show the
Very, very purple, green, and gold. But they're so soft. It's like almost like that athletic material.
Mhm.
It's like a computer cleaning cloth, the glass cleaning cloth.
Neat.
The whole shirt. It was wonderful to wear it. Dressing for traffic. That would be neat. Joe did that design all on his own. He said, "Hey, I've got some Mardi Gras shirts for y'all to wear for your live stream. Come pick them up."
How cool.
And he had them all. And it comes as a white shirt. He buys it as a white t-shirt. And he prints the entire shirt.
It's my goodness.
sublimation.
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's gorgeous.
Now feel it.
Oh, that does feel lovely. That feels like swimsuit material.
Yeah.
We could easily have that put on a
That
mug.
gorgeous.
Yeah.
But he's using your old logo.
Yeah, he designed that logo, so he already had it in
Yeah.
his computer.
But if you do it as a mug, I thought they meant Bayou Basher.
Oh no, it's the ones with our logo on it, like the other one that I drink out of.
What is this?
You don't get run over in a shirt in a loud shirt usually.
Oh, I just realized how late it's getting.
How late is it?
8:40.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Time has flown.
Yeah.
Yes. That's what she puts in her house.
Oh, I know what she puts
Yeah,
in
that's
her
the whole
plants.
cloves.
That's
It
the cloves.
doesn't seem to work on our cat.
No, it does. It worked on the other plants, but the ones I got from Tammy, I think, smell like her cats,
Mhm.
and I think that's why she's going after them so
Mhm.
much. So I've only moved them until they establish roots, and then she can't pull them completely out of the dirt. After that, I don't mind her if she chews on the leaves a little bit. That doesn't bother me, but when she's chewing, she's pulling on it, and they're freshly planted spider plants. So when she's pulling, she's uprooting the entire plant.
Because the roots have not grown long enough to
Yeah.
get into the soil. That's why when I do them, I put a wet paper towel inside a baggie and put the spider plant root side down on the wet towel and seal the baggie and leave them there for 2 weeks. At the end of 2 weeks, you open it because it makes its own atmosphere
Greenhouse.
in there. Take them out and they've got roots about this long on them.
Well, it's got roots on them. I'm just trying to get them to grab hold of the dirt really
Yeah.
well.
Yeah, but when they start out that long, it takes very little time for them to just spread out. 'Cause then
Yeah.
they've got enough root that the little hair finger roots will grow more quickly.
Okay. At least
Cows
she's
and
chewing on
maple trees are in
plants.
danger around her.
Yeah, at least she's chewing on plants. Our 6-month-old kid likes to chew on my arms. Yikes.
Well, let's go ahead and say goodnight.
Good night.
Good night. Nice to see you.
Good night.
Good night. God bless.
Good night, y'all.
So next week, unfortunately, Kate won't be here.
No.
I'll be back home.
Hopefully
It's-
she'll be in the chat though.
It's been really fun to have Kate on our live stream with us tonight.
Thank you.
A lot of you already knew Kate, but if you didn't,
She's awesome.
I suspect Mind and Body Co. is about to put Kate's channel link down in the chat to help us out. Go check out Kate's channel. She's very, very knowledgeable in the kitchen.
Thanks, Tammy.
Thank you guys for hanging out with us tonight. We're gonna go process some orders and get some things packed up to send out. Thanks
And I'm gonna
very
go
much.
back.
And next
stuff
week
to
we
go
will
home.
be live on
Wednesday or Thursday?
Thursday next week.
okay.
Thursday again.
See, I always ask him because I don't know. I don't
I
remember
know,
his
it's-
schedule.
I wish we could do a certain night every week, but my work schedule just doesn't
Aw.
allow it.
Good night, all.
Jenny said, "Great show. North Shore would be proud."
Oh,
Aw, how sweet.
I really miss Sean.
Good night, Mary Dad.
we talk about Sean often,
We talked about him today.
Yeah.
several times.
Yeah,
Thank you. That means a lot.
it does.
All right, guys. So until next Thursday, good night and God bless.
See you next week,
Take
guys.
care.